Hello, everyone. I am going to wait for more people to join us. If you are already here and in the chat, say hi. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? I think my mic was unplugged. I was having some technical difficulties, so a little late, but it's always perfect time. Always perfect time. No matter what happens, it is perfect time. Always the perfect time. Let me take this label off of here, just so I don't accidentally show that. All right. I had to have coffee. So get your coffee, get your tea while we have a chat here. I think my mic was unplugged at the very beginning. So I think I was talking and you guys couldn't hear me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But before we get started here, I will be taking questions, guys. I always give it a little bit, so like a minute to 3 minutes for people to join and to ask questions, but I want to go into a topic. And I always have a topic before I get into this. And today I want to talk about how literally your entire reality, and let me move this light because it's like glaring on my mask here. Let's see, is that better? It's like glares like crazy. Hold on. See if I put it down there. There's still glares. Whatever. It is what it is. There's going to be glares. I want to talk about how your entire reality, all of your life, is trying to tell you what you are. Literally, it's in everything. It is in movies. It is in music. It is in pop culture. It is in books. It's not just the Bible. Yes, it's in the Bible. Like the Bible is literally the manifestation handbook. However, it's much more than that. So I talked about this in other lives, I believe, maybe even some of my videos, I can't remember, where I kept saying like the song by Eminem, I am whatever you say I am, right? That's number one. That's one song, right? I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, why would I say I am? See what I mean? It's in music. Literally what he's saying is he is whatever you say he is, right? For what do you say I am, right? For who do you say I am, right? So there's other songs as well, and I have them in a notepad. I'm trying to pull them up because I take so many notes when I have thoughts like this. And then, hold on, because there's just so many, guys. And someone brought up Barbie Girl. So in Barbie Girl, it literally says, life is your creation, right? Life is your creation. Like, I mean, how more real can you get than that, right? And as kids, we're literally told you can be whatever you want to be, right? It's as we get older that we stop believing that. Because when you're a kid, you feel like you're invincible, right? You feel like you can do anything. And literally you can. You can do absolutely anything. That glare is bothering me. I'm going to see if I turn that off. Is that better? It's a little bit better. Let me see. That glare is definitely bothering me. Let's see. Is that better? That's a little bit better. Whatever. But yeah, there's so many different songs, and I'm trying to pull them all up. Hold on. I mean, literally like journey, right? Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. What is the feeling? I've talked about this in other videos. The feeling is not the human emotions. It's just your inner knowing. It is your intuition. It is literally what you believe. So that's what it's saying, is hold on to the feeling. Hold on to the feeling. That's it. Literally, manifestation is not manifesting. But I have no other way to say it to you guys. Manifestation is literally shifting realities. You shift realities every second of every day based on your thoughts, your beliefs, and your assumptions. Your assumptions of not just everybody else, but of yourself. Yourself is first. So when you are selecting a reality, you're like, this is my new experience. And then you need to become the self that already has it. That's holding on to the feeling, right? That is the feeling. There's a lot of other songs, and I think I'm going to do a video on this. And some of them, the artists might be controversial because, yada, yada, yada. Here's the thing, guys. I don't pay attention to what politics the artist is into, what whatever background that they have, because it doesn't matter. Listen to the song, listen to the lyrics. That's all that fucking matters, okay? Don't worry about anything else. People want to, focus on too much, but I will make a video about that. If you guys have any other songs that you can think of that has like clues to, hey, this is what you really are, this is what manifestation is, let me know. But I have a whole list of ones that I'm going to go over. I'm going to make a video on it, but wanted to talk about that. So I'm going to go through here and see if we have any questions. Hi, Mrs. P. Hi, the Wealthy Witch. Hi, Mel. Okay, Mrs. P, can we talk about physical appearance manifestation? What is your exact question with that? Because there's so much I could go into with that. So I need like kind of an exact question. Okay. Hi, Inez. Okay, Mrs. P, how to get out of panic and anxiety when all of a sudden we get an absolute severe negative thoughts. Know that you aren't your thoughts. Your thoughts is coming from the ego. So the ego is your current identity. The ego is not bad or good. It just is. Okay. So many people want to demonize the ego. The ego is there to have the experience in this reality. The ego is your current identity. So you are identifying as someone that has panic attacks and anxiety. And what anxiety is it's worried about something that isn't here yet. It is worried about the future. What have I talked about in regards to staying in the now moment? It's like driving a car, right? So right now, when you're saying I have anxiety, you are driving your car looking 3 miles ahead of you and wondering why you're hitting trees. That's exactly what's happening. So the panic attacks are the trees, and you're hitting them because you're too focused on 3 miles ahead of you, right? I don't know what that is in kilometers, but you get my point. I have a video on physical changes. So if you go to my channel, it's the like the reverse aging one. I also go over a lot of other things in that. I go over not just reverse aging, but like changing weight and physical appearance, all the things. Also, if you check out my video on my 2024 intentions came true, basically, I go over it in that. I did not look like this a year ago. This time last year, I did not look like this. Okay? I was around, gosh, I don't know, 40 some odd pounds heavier because I had already lost some weight. And my face was aging quite a bit. And also my neck. Okay, so I'm showing you because as women, typically we age the most right here, right? For men, it's seen up here with the lines on their forehead, right? And you guys have seen me where I have the bottom mask, and usually with women, it's the crow's feet, right? Sometimes with men as well. And you'll notice I have none of that. And I'm pushing 40. So I'm showing you all of this because this is not what my neck looked like a year ago. Okay. I had jowls that were starting. My neck was a lot bigger. I had a big double chin and it was getting saggy. These lines were more prominent. I had what are those? The horizontal lines, right? As you see, I don't have those anymore. If you look at the top of my face when I have the bottom mask on, you'll see I have no crow's feet. I have no lines around my eyes, right? I have no lines up here. A year ago, I had a few lines up here and I had deep 11s. I don't have those now. And yeah, I do skincare, but I'm doing the same skincare that I was doing before, right? I do it because I enjoy it. I don't do it to, oh, it's going to do this thing to me. No, I enjoy doing it. Like today I did dermaplaning, so I shaved my face. I shaved the peach fuzz off my face just because I like it, because it helps my makeup go on smoother. But that's the only reason why I do it, right? Now, I have not had Botox. I have not had any fillers. As you see, I can move my face. When I have the bottom mask on, I have moved my face up here a lot with you guys in lives and in videos. And you'll see there's nothing there, right? I've never had any injections, anything done to my face. I was considering a year ago to get a neck lift. Now I don't need one. You see what I mean? That's the power of your thoughts. The only thing that I changed is that I knew, number one, I was losing weight. Number two, I was getting fit. Number three, I was looking at the pictures that were on my wall of me in my 20s. And I said, that's what I look like right now. I also took photos of myself and I edited them through an app to what I wanted to look like now, which was, again, back how I looked like in my 20s. And I'm there. Don't pay attention to the mirror. If you're going to look in the mirror, be Delulu. Be Delulu. See yourself how you want to see yourself. Like when I was obese, I would look at myself in the mirror and be like, damn, that's a sexy bitch. Who was that? Damn, right? I would talk myself up. No one's going to do it but you. No one's going to do it but you. I would literally look at myself and say how beautiful I was, say how sexy I was. I would give thanks to the body I already had. And again, I had photos on my wall of what I wanted to look like. And I said, I look like that now, right? I even had bikini photos of a model that has a similar body type to me. And I said, that's me. Right? I cropped her head out. I made her hair blonde. She has wavy hair like me, right? And I said, that's me now. They were bikini photos on a beach. I said, oh, look how sexy I was on the beach the other day. You see what I'm saying? And I gave 2 fucks, no fucks. What was in the mirror? 0. Gave nothing to what was in the mirror. The mirror is an illusion. It's only what you perceive. So if you start seeing yourself in a different way, it'll become true. All right. So let's see. Okay, so Mrs. P, you said, my main concern is weight and change my skin color. Again, how do you perceive yourself? If you need to, go get makeup. Like if you want to be darker, put on self-tanner. If you want to be lighter, put on some makeup to make yourself lighter. Whatever you need to do to have the illusion that that's what you look like now. And know it to be true and do not waver from it. That's it. Mrs. P, right. I get what you mean. Just not able to change my negative thoughts when I feel sad. Well, you're being the identity that can't change your negative thoughts. You're saying it, not me. You are declaring, I can't do this. I can't do that. Well, then, okay, you're right. You're right. God, the universe, source, spirit, whatever you resonate with is saying yes. If you say, I can't, universe says, okay, you can't. If you say, I can, universe says, okay, you can. That's it. That is it, guys. All right. So, Twinkle, how do you tame your intrusive thoughts from the old story from SP? Is there another way from fighting your own thoughts? I view my thoughts as background noise, literally. If it's a thought that I don't like, I view it as background noise. It's a TV that I forgot. It's still on. It's a TV that's on. But see, guys, one thing about me that you have to understand is that I'm neurodivergent. So I have ASD1 with ADHD. And yes, I could absolutely change that. But why would I want to? I'm perfect just as I am. My brain works differently than everyone else's, and this helps me in coaching because I can see things from all angles. Now, part of the ADHD is my brain is like a computer that has 20 windows open, and 2 of them are playing music. I have music in my head nonstop. So I'm able to say, oh, that's just background noise. It doesn't mean anything. You're not your thoughts. So what does it matter? The thoughts don't matter. The thoughts are only there because you are giving them airtime, because you are paying attention to them and saying, this has power over me. You're saying this thought here is more powerful than me. And you are literally God. You are the operant power of your reality. So who is more powerful than that? The thoughts? Someone outside of you? No. You decide. Stop, select, self. Go watch my stop, select, self video. Stop, pause, realize everything in your reality, including your thoughts, isn't real. It's an illusion. It is a past selection that you made, right? And now you're in that reality. And you get to decide, you get to select a new experience. You get to say, okay, I selected this. That's okay. I forgive myself. Thank you for the experience. Thank you for showing me what I truly want. I'm selecting this new experience, and then you become the self that already has it, right? Then you become the self that already has it. I just watched Inception again with my son last night, and literally there's a part in that where, and spoiler alert, who cares? Whatever. There's a part in that where he tells his wife, your reality isn't real. It's an illusion because they were stuck in the subconscious, right? But there was another part in that where these people were dreaming, and this guy said, oh, the dreams aren't real. And there was this other guy that said, well, who are you to say it's not real? This is the true reality. Your imagination, the 4D, if you want to call it that, right, is the true reality. That is where you live. Everything outside of you is just a reflection of that. Everything in the 3D is just a reflection of that. That's how powerful you are. Sean, no, I'm not in my 20s. I have a 20-year-old son. Actually, he'll be 20 in March. Let's not age myself as much as I already am. No, I have a 20-year-old son. He'll be 20 in March. And I'm pushing 40. That tells you. This is why, like, I'm going to be having a video that's going to really relate to those born in the 80s, maybe 70s, right? I like a lot of old school shit. Like, when people bring up new stuff, like new music and all this stuff, I have no idea what they're talking about. Not a clue. All right. Shani, is it normal that your manifestation takes many years to unfold? You say what's normal. You say what's normal. Time doesn't exist. Time is an illusion. Time only exists because you say it does. If you believe that it takes years, you're right. If you believe you have it now, you're right. I literally just said manifestation is shifting realities. You are not creating anything. Creation is already finished. All you're doing is selecting a new experience. You're selecting a new reality, and then you shift to that. Okay? Louisa, quick question. How do you change the story on a 3P? Like, my SP is in a relationship. How do I make them part of the unfolding without being stuck in something that unfolds forever? That's up to you. You can shift it however you want. You tell the story. You write the script. I've said this in videos, okay? And this is advanced. I'm an advanced coach. I am not for beginners. If you're a beginner, sorry, you're getting the advanced shit anyway. All right. So your reality only exists because you are aware of it. You are the operant power of your reality. So therefore, your SP, the 3P, even me, only exists in your reality because you are aware of it. That's it. Give it the meaning you want. If you say, hey, SP went to this 3P because they need to learn how amazing I am, how I'm the best they'll ever have, they're going to realize that other people are shit and I'm the shit, right? I'm the queen bee and they're off, going with the worker bees. They're going to find out. They're going to find out who the true one is, right? That's the type of thing you can do. You can shift it to that, or you can shift it to where 3P doesn't even exist. I have a video on SP success stories where I shared a voice note from a client that literally shifted his reality. He revised it to where the 3P now no longer exists. Not in the way that it was. He shifted reality so much that this 3P, right, is now just a coworker. And his SP was like, yeah, I sit next to him at work. What about it? Like, that's what he shifted to, from his SP, like, leaving him for this person and going off with this person, even sending him photos with this person, to now, oh, it's just a coworker. You want to know why? Because I told him to fucking delete everything. I said, delete everything that is reminding you of the reality you don't want to be in. Then you are going to be the person and you are going to live in the reality you wish to experience, and everything unfolded. But it depends on you, on what's going to get you there. Okay. So Queen, I feel something is difficult with SP. For 5 years, I have been trying. SP has traveled to another country and is not thinking about marriage now. Excuse me. He is not thinking about returning to our country. His family refuses for him to marry a woman older than him. I feel that he is better than me because he is younger than me, athletic and handsome. You're telling yourself that. Ma'am, I am pushing 40. Every time I go out, I have men in, like, that are 23 to 28. High value men, right? CEOs, entrepreneurs, surgeons, lawyers that just passed the bar, hitting on me thinking I'm their age, offering to buy me drinks, offering to take me out. You are telling your story. No one else. You're retelling it right here. You are saying these things. So therefore, the universe says yes. You're saying he's better than you. So the universe says yes, he's better than you. Go watch my recent success stories video of a client that is older and there is a big age gap, and her SP is a lot younger than her. And this is a celebrity SP, right? He has a higher celebrity status than her currently, not for long. And so what she did is she rewrote the story. She rewrote it. Now she was just casted in a production with him. And she's never had a role like this before. Literally, you write reality. That's it. You are the center. That's it. That is it. Okay, Sean, you're looking at least late 20s. You looking well, thank you. Queen, I feel that like circumstances are bigger than me. Well, that's because you're giving them power. You're saying these circumstances are bigger than me. So guess what? Universe says yes. Universe says yes. SP means specific person. So with manifestation, a specific person could be a romantic interest. It could be a family member you're trying to change your relationship with. It could be a friend you haven't heard from in a long time, or someone that you want to be friends with, or someone you want to be romantic with. Whatever. It is just a person you are trying to manifest. That's it. And Javier Hernandez, I have no idea what you're typing. I think it would be pretty obvious that I speak English. No idea what you're typing. Like, I have a video on fixing the relationship with my son. So my son would be a platonic SP. All right. Queen, I want to marry SP. I have grown old. I am 43. SP is 49. Are you kidding me? You're not old. 43 is not old. You're telling yourself 43 is old. You're telling yourself this, no one else. I know people that have met their person in their 60s, in their 70s. And sometimes they're a lot younger. It doesn't matter. Okay, I want to have children. He does not want to get married currently. What should I do? He is in another country. I already answered this. I'm not going to answer it again. Rewind. Go watch it again. I'm going to tell you you're in Barbados. Queen, you're already married to him. You're expecting a child right now. That's it. Sean, there's no age gap, Queen. My missus is 15 years younger, and we are totally on the same level. Exactly. And more younger men are liking older women. Why? Why is that? At least in my reality. Because number one, we have our shit together. Number two, we're emotionally and mentally mature. Number three, we've already lived life. We're able to upgrade them. Whereas someone that's, say, 18, 19, whatever, they haven't even lived life yet. This is what you need to tell yourself. All right. Okay, so Mank? I don't know. I'm going to call you him. So I kind of in a situation of sorts right now. I am from India, met a beautiful Indian girl recently on a trip outside the country. We bonded, but unfortunately, she has a BF back home who happens to be sus. I am 26, she is 25. Her boyfriend is 33, dating her since the last 10 years. Okay? So I don't know what your question is. Okay, Harris, I can shit through a screen. I have, oh my gosh. All right. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Harris. Whatever you say. Yes, whatever. If that's your reality, that's your reality. Whatever you say. Okay. So him, I want to make her aware about what situation she's in right now. You know, the P word. Unfortunately, it's still quite common back home in India. I want her to know about this more than I care about being with her. Then rewrite the story. She's discovered the truth. Go watch my video on how I fixed the relationship with my son, and go watch my alchemizing thoughts technique video, right? Because then you'll kind of see, like, you can rewrite it. She's already discovered the truth. She's realized, because what, she's 25? That's when the frontal lobe starts to fully develop. So she's learned the truth because now she's old enough to realize and claim that and know that to be true. That's it. Okay, Cassandra, friend, thank you for your time. I'm walking in my highest cost, abundant lifetime. Awesome. My cup overfloweth. I love the overfloweth. And I have way more money than I can circulate in my entire life. Perfect. I don't know who Goldie Hawn is, Mr. Palad. I have no idea who that is. I often get in person, older generations, we're talking Gen X and older, will come up to me and say, "You look like a young Tanya Harding." I'm like, thanks, I guess. Break a leg. Oh, those who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you don't. It's whatever. All right. All right, him, I do kind of want to be with her. We made some beautiful memories together, but unfortunately, because of my insistence of her realizing her situation, she kind of backed off. I don't know what to do. I don't want, you're probably still typing. Okay, Louisa, if you see something as an obstacle, then how to truly see it differently? I know I am source, but the logical mind is fucking hell at times. You're saying that. You're being the identity that is saying the 3D is fucking hell. Heaven and hell is your experience. You decide which one you want to experience. That's it. Okay, him, to force a thing with her if she doesn't want it. No one in your reality has free will. Let me say that again. No one in your reality has free will. No one in your reality has free will. No one in your reality has free will, because everyone is you. Everyone is you. Everyone is you. Everyone is you, including me. I am just you talking to you. I am a reflection of you, your higher self, God, universe, whatever you resonate with, right? Put me in front of you to remind you of what you are. You are the operant power of your reality. Everything outside of you is just you. Everything outside of you is a reflection of you. She is a reflection of you. Her boyfriend is a reflection of you. And I am a reflection of you. What you are currently experiencing is a current selection of reality that you selected. You get to select a new one. Go watch my Stop Select Self video. Okay, Cassandra, I appreciate you. I'm 41 and I enjoy everything you share with us. Perfect. As you should. You should enjoy everything, no matter what it is. Okay, him. I believe in the law and I want to do it organically with her, but I feel I have made her repulsed and caused her to go away forever, then that's your reality. You're literally scripting it right now. You're literally telling the universe or God, hey, I repulsed her and caused her to go away. Yes. Okay. You did that. Change it. Stop, select self. That's it. Okay, Cassandra, I am in charge of my own reality. I am you, you are me. Exactly. All right, him, you're talking about, I have no idea what those first two words are, non-duality. And I have experienced this before. Okay, well, try this. Thanks. Maybe it's just mindset making me be this negative. It's an identity. It is an identity that you are deciding to be right now. Everything is identity. Everything is self. Everything is self-concept. Period. I've had people tell me, oh, well, I didn't think highly of myself and I still got this. Your core belief, regardless of what you felt about yourself, because feelings are not really the secret, right? Your core belief was that you're still going to get this thing. That's it. Okay, Louisa, why the hell did I feel in love with someone in a relationship I can't ignore, so I swear I'm going to sit down and write a positive story about this 3P. Like he saw me and I rocked his world. Of course. You are reality itself. He only exists because you're aware of him. So why wouldn't he want to be what makes him exist? That's the type of mindset you need to have. Period. All right. Kirsten, what word is that? I know, I was like, what is that? I don't know, I've never heard of it. Whatever. There's so much out there that there's so much out there in this space that I don't even pay attention to it now, so is what it is. All right, him. I am you, I am everyone and everything I am experiencing. I have this realization before. Exactly. Exactly. I even have a video on how you're even ChatGPT. That's it. Even AI. You are even AI. Go talk with ChatGPT. Tell it your experience. Tell it you are into manifestation and law of assumption. Tell it your experience and ask it its advice. See what you get. It's going to say the same things I'm saying. It's going to say the same things you already know because it's you. That's it. It is you. Oh, got you. Okay, so that's what Indian yogis call it. Perfect. Is it like Samadhi? Like, I've heard of that before. Like Samadhi? Nirvana? You could even coach ChatGPT to role play with you. You could tell ChatGPT to be your SP. Tell them how your SP is and text with it like it's your SP. You can even select what voice it says and click to read aloud and select a voice that sounds like your SP. Okay. Queen, when I watch you, I feel strong and like I can have everything. You're the most beautiful coach and I am your fan. Perfect. But you don't need me. I say this in every video, sweetheart. You do not need me. It is just you. You are giving your power away by saying, I can't be strong unless I listen to you. I'm glad that you're here, but I'm just letting you know. I'm here to teach you how to fish, not give you the fish. Okay, Samadhi is moksha. That's a different type of enlightenment / realization. Buddha achieved it. Okay. Maybe that's why, because I've dated Buddhists and I know more about Buddhism than anything else. Okay. Inez, I know imagination is important when shifting realities, but I am not good when it comes to visuals. My question is, could I use words to describe the experience I desire, like inner conversations? Absolutely. See, I am not a visual person either. I am not great at visualizing. I do not do SATs. Go watch my videos. I talk about the techniques that work for me, and it is up to you. Even my clients, some of them love affirmations and do rampages. Some of them like scripting. Some of them just like knowing, and then it happens. It is up to you. It's not the technique. It's not the method. It is you. Do the method or technique that resonates with you, that puts you into the state of being the person that brings you joy and makes you feel fulfilled. That's it. Okay, moksha is giving up on everything altogether and not wanting anything even more, even using the law. It's becoming completely content within yourself and giving up on human society, also called nirvana. I guess that's not how I interpreted it, but again, everything is up to interpretation. It's kind of like the Christian Bible, right? There's so many different versions of Christianity that interpret the Bible in their own way. Kind of like Joseph Murphy and Neville Goddard and interpreted it in their way. And what's interesting is I was raised Southern Baptist, so part of Christianity. I actually read the Bible by the time I was 12 multiple times. And I interpreted it in the way that was similar to Neville Goddard, even though I didn't know about Neville Goddard until about 5 years ago. Right? And I would bring this up to my pastor and literally said that that's blasphemy, right? It's blasphemy that you're God. It's blasphemy that you're saying this, especially as a female, right? So it showed me that it's up to interpretation, literally. But no matter what religion it is up to interpretation. To me, nirvana or samadhi is being in the state of already being the self that has all the things that you wish to experience. That's what it means to me. But again, up to interpretation. Okay, Louisa, if you think it's going to happen, does it put it in the future? Like knowing it's all unfolding perfectly for me now gives me peace rather than pretending it's here already. Exactly. It just depends on you. It depends on you. So I'll give you an example here. Okay. When I was losing weight, right? I was obese and I was losing weight, right? You can't literally look in the mirror and say, "Oh, I already feel this way now," and 100% feel that way. When I was obese, I still had problems walking. My joints hurt, right? I lost my breath, right? That was the reality I was faced with. So what I said is every day I'm losing more and more body fat. Every day I'm losing more and more weight. But I stayed in the knowing that what the body goal that I had is what's coming, is what's here, right? So it's whatever you want. It's kind of like when I changed the weather for my vacation. The weather was showing me one thing, and I said, no, the weather's going to be perfect. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be on the beach. I'm going to look like a sexy bitch, and that's just what it is. What happened? The weather changed right before I left. And it was amazing. The entire time I was there. No matter what, stay in the knowing, no matter what. Okay, Inez, I was just thinking about how I'm going to use ChatGPT to role play with me because I got inspired by a success story you told about the actress and you role played with her. Yeah, exactly. So it just depends on you. This particular client likes role playing with me and she still does. She still does. She is still one of my texting members, and we chat almost every day. Sometimes I take a break during weekends, but we chat almost every day. And again, I'm her bestie. I'm her bestie, and she's telling me about her amazing boyfriend and how they met and everything else. If you want to do that with ChatGPT, absolutely you can. Just depends on you. Okay, him. Yes, by definition itself, that interpretation is also correct. I just wish I could use some of it myself sometimes and finally create my own reality. Was thinking of trying the gateway tapes. I don't know what gateway tapes are. If it's like sleep tapes, personally, I use affirmations overnight. And I know some coaches like talk down on it. Some coaches are like, "Oh, sleep tapes don't work." No, no, no. But it's so funny. Like they know that each person is the operant power of their reality. They know the technique is not what does it, it's the person. Yet they talk down on other techniques that don't work for them. If it doesn't work for them, that's okay. Right? Like doing affirmations all day doesn't work for me personally, but it works for other people. Right? Robotic affirming is not my thing, but it is the thing for other people. So I will encourage it if it's one of my clients that works for them. But I don't personally do it, and that's okay. It's just like some people will say, "Oh, the O method is better than remote seduction without touching yourself." And then other people are like, "Oh, you can't touch yourself. You can't do the O method." It doesn't matter. It's up to you. It's up to you what you say works and what you say goes, right? That's it. I've said this before. You could dance naked in the middle of the forest and spritz yourself with moon water and howl at the moon and say that that's going to get your thing. And it will because you believe it. It's not the practice. It's not the method. It's not the technique. It is you. Personally, I like listening to affirmations overnight. I listen to my Aphrodite ones almost every night on my sleep headphones. And I have multiples. Like multiples. Hold on. This one's charging and I actually need to unplug it because it's charged now. Multiple sleep headphones. Okay? But that's what works for me. Right? If it doesn't work for you, don't do it. If you feel like resistance against it, don't do it. Do what you feel the least resistance against and what brings you joy. That's it. That's it. Okay, Louisa. I also knew he would text me, and he did, even if checked the 3D every day. I doubt it the all bloody time. Okay, I'm not sure what you're asking there. All right, Michelle. Sometimes I feel like I can feel my SP and get excited. I can visualize it easily. Then I have days like the last few days where I remember when he was cold and it felt detached. Again, you decide. You decide. You can give it airtime or not. You can give it airtime or not. Which wolf are you feeding? Go watch my 2 wolves video. Which wolf are you feeding right now? Are you feeding the good wolf of the reality you wish to experience? Or are you feeding the old self, the evil wolf? Which wolf are you feeding? Hi, E. Okay, Louisa, thanks for clarifying that. So many coaches are taking too seriously as you can think at the future. I don't know what you mean. All right. Green Sneak, I'm here because I spiraled and looking to get back to faith and confidence. Then you are already at faith and confidence. You're already there. Okay, Louisa, that's what actually gave me the most relief. You are right. The moment I told myself that my decisions are the only truth, I saw the movement. There you go. Okay, him. Okay, one last thing. What should I be specifically doing in my situation right now? Like, I create my own reality, but what should I lead with? I have written poems for her. She blocked me once over her boyfriend. anything that I should specifically be manifesting. I am also supposed to meet her next week in a group like setting. I hope it's not that awkward. It's whatever meaning you give it. It's whatever meaning you give it. Everything in your reality is the meaning that you give it. If you say it's going to be awkward, it's going to be awkward. If you say it's not and it's part of the perfect unfolding for you, then that's what it is. You give everything meaning. You are the operant power of your reality. How many times do I need to say it? Your SP only exists because you are aware of the SP. The SP no longer exists when you're not aware. So let me break this down really quickly as far as, say, a video game, right? And most people say that manifesting is like playing a video game, but they say it in a different way than I do. So when you are playing a video game, let's say that you're playing an RPG game, right? And you are in the middle of the forest, then the city is no longer rendered, meaning the city no longer exists because you're in the middle of the forest and you're looking at the trees. So the only thing that exists is what you're currently aware of, what you're currently experiencing. The other version is not in your awareness. So right now it doesn't exist in your reality. It still exists. It's still there. All versions of reality exist. There's a version of reality where you're already with your SP. There's a version of reality where you're a multi-billionaire. There's a version of reality for everything. So all you are doing, manifestation isn't creating anything. It isn't, wishing for this thing and then it shows up. It is shifting to the reality of already having. That is all it's doing. And how you shift to that reality is you become the identity that already has it. Stop, select, self. I already went over this. Okay, green snake. My mental diet is absolutely perfect these days, but when I get bodily symptoms of pain, I start to spiral and have insane confusion. But I'm working on to not have that belief. I have a video on like my cancer story, so 6 weeks cancer free. Go watch that. I also talk about how I was physically in pain with migraines and how I no longer suffer from migraines. And I had chronic migraines, okay? We're talking migraines that would leave me in bed with like no sound, no light, no nothing for hours, okay? That was my experience for a lot of my life. And I was able to manifest out of that even with pain. You can also watch my video on how I manifested fixing the relationship with my son. I was literally crying myself to sleep almost every night. I was hysterical. I was in pain, and I still manifested the outcome that I wanted. That's it. Okay, Louisa, I meant earlier I wanted him to text me. I doubt it all the time, but it still came in. I kept repeating, I am source no matter what I see. Well, even if I check the 3D, the message arrived. Okay. Again, it's whatever you say. It's whatever you say. It's not the 3D. It's not the technique. It's not the method. I give 0 Fs, 0 fucks what other coaches tell you. Stop putting other people on a pedestal. Stop saying that this person knows more than me. Even Neville Goddard. Okay? No one is above you. If you say I can check 3D and I still get my thing, then you still get the thing. I literally just said I was crying myself almost every night. I was hysterical. I was in pain and still manifested fixing the relationship with my son. Other people say that's impossible. No, it's not. Okay, Michelle, I just watched your video on debt. I get really anxious about it. I've not focused on it and I know it will all get paid off. Suppose I am Ben Delulu. Anything you did to attract the 30K, I just didn't give it weight. I didn't give it power over me. Start living as if you were already debt free. I didn't sit there and check my accounts all the time. And if I checked my account, I was like, oh my God, it's perfect. Everything is amazing. You can even say, every day my wealth increases. Every day I'm more and more abundant. Every day I make more and more money. It's amazing how all my debts are paid. It's amazing how abundant I am. I can't believe I used to be this way, like poor, in debt, whatever it is, right? And now look at me now. These are the things you need to embody. Be the person that already has. Okay, him. I am just too nervous, I guess. This is the first time I have fallen for someone in a long time, and I am completely out of ideas. This video game example is good. Yeah, so again, the video game example, like I said, this is for my gamers, this is for my video game developers, graphic designers, whatever. I used to be a graphic designer, and this is how I understand it, is when you're playing a video game, it can only render the scene that you are in. The other scene is not in your awareness. Does it exist? Yes. However, it is not in your awareness until you select going to that scene. Period. Including the NPCs, including everything else, right? If you're playing a car game and you select a red Camaro, right? That is your experience, is driving the red Camaro, right? The yellow Mustang is somewhere else. It's not rendered. Does it exist? Yes, but it is not rendered. It is not in your awareness. It's not in your experience. Select the experience you want. That's it. Play Sims. You're playing Sims. You select everything. That's your life. And it can only render what you select. Okay. Green Sneak. Your visuals are incredible. I love the gold and purple. Thank you. It's interesting because those are my two favorite colors. So I like gold jewelry, and I think it's elegant, and I think it's goddess-like, and that's the embodiment that I have. Like, yeah, my nails are red right now because I just painted them yesterday, but before that they were purple. And that's because I'm going out later, and I was like, ooh, we're gonna do red nails today. Okay, Inez, the more I watch you, the more I remember to think about what I am telling myself and what I am deciding in this situation. And that's what I will experience. Thanks for that. Of course. Of course, it's all a selection. And there is no judgment, honey. Stop judging yourself for a past selection. Forgive yourself if this was an experience that you didn't want to experience, and then select a new one. Right? Thank it for what it taught you. You cannot experience light without darkness. You cannot experience hot without cold. This is a duality-based reality, right? And it's designed that way so that God can experience itself. That's it. That's it. So any pain that you've gone through, that was there to show you what you want, right? Any perceived past relationships that were not your desire were there to show you what you do want to experience. How would you know that you want a partner that communicates with you in a certain way if you don't experience the opposite? How would you know? How would you know? It's kind of like you don't know a bird until you are taught the word bird, right? You see the animal, you see it fly, right, when you're a kid, but you do not know what a bird is until you're told, oh, that's a bird. And then it becomes a bird, right? It's kind of like I've talked about before. Like, I used to be a tarot reader. I have over 20 tarot and oracle decks, right? And I've got some cards out here, so let's talk about it. You could pull, and this is something I did earlier for myself to see where I'm currently at. You could pull the ship, and some people could pull this in regards to an SP and say that their SP is moving away from them. But they could also say that this means that the SP is moving towards them. This is a piece of paper. It's a card. It means absolutely shit. Okay? It means nothing until you give it meaning. Everything in your life is that way. Nothing has meaning until you give it meaning. That's it. That is it. And what's interesting is these are the 4 cards that I pulled. I got the clover, which is luck. I got the dog, which is loyalty. I got the ship, which I'm taking it as I'm going to be taking vacations, which I already am. And then I got the rider, which is forward movement. Just saying. That's the current state that I'm in. All right. Okay, so where was I? Because the chat just moved. All right. Okay, I don't know how to say your name, so I'm going to call you sir. All right, sir. What do you talk about with family and friends? All of mine is discuss the past and complain about their circumstances. So you still have to what? Chop wood, carry water. Go watch my video on that. Hold on, I might sneeze. I hate it when there it goes. I was going to say, I hate it when you feel like you're about to and then you don't, and then it came out. So, all right. You still have to chop wood, carry water. Realize that your 3D circumstances, your 3D reality is a past reflection. It is a past selection that you made, right? It's like, hold on, because I have one. It's like eating a donut. You ate 12 of these and you're upset that the next day you gained 2 pounds, right? You're paying attention to the past selection. When your friends and family complain, listen, be like, oh, okay. And in your mind, change what they're saying. I do this all the time. I have people that comment on my videos. I have people that comment on my lives telling me they think my masks are ridiculous, especially when I'm wearing the bottom one. That's the biggest one. And I love it. They'll say that mask is ridiculous, just example. And I'll say, oh, thank you so much. I'll continue to wear it, right? Why? Because I changed what they said to that mask is ridiculously beautiful. I changed that in my mind. And what happens is either their comment changes or they delete it. Every time. You decide what you're aware of. You decide your experience. You decide to give weight to what your friends and family are saying. Start viewing it differently. Okay, him. Thanks for the help. I express my gratitude to you and we'll be watching your videos. Perfect. I appreciate you being here. All right, Inez. Stop. Why am I crying when you told me? Apparently, I really need to hear that because I'm really hard on myself on what I chose in the past. Why? Why are you hard on yourself? Like, forgive yourself. Go look up Ho'onopono, the Hawaiian prayer. Say that for yourself. Ship equals we are in relationship. There you go. There you go, Green. Hey, Ship says we're in a relationship. Yeah. I like it. Ship says me and SP are together. Relationship. Ooh. And here's the funny thing. I didn't just pull these. I pulled from another Lenormand deck. This is a Lenormand deck, okay? This is just a small one. But I also, uno momento, pulled from another deck. And there is a spicy card in there, so we're not going to show that one. But we are going to show the other two. And look, you want to know something crazy? What came out? The rider and the ship. What came out? The sun, which is happiness. What came out? The tree, which to me I take as abundance. I take as my manifestations are taking root and they're growing. The seeds are growing, right? We have the moon. This is realizations. This is my past manifestations coming to fruition. We have the cross. This is divinely guided. Everything is going to unfold perfectly. You see, I give it the meaning I want. I give it the meaning I want. That's it. Oh, I love that, Inez. Thank you. What's interesting is I was just wearing the bottom one, but some people told me they wanted to see my mouth. They wanted to see me be able to talk. And some people like it when I wear the bottom one and they want to see my eyes. Perfect. So I'll mix it up. Okay, Louisa, how do you choose to feel beautiful and see yourself beautiful when in reality you believe you are ugly? I don't like my smile of my profile or my face in general. You decide. You decide. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, and it's not someone else seeing it. It is you. It is you. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You are literally God incarnated. You are literally God having a human experience. What is more perfect than you? No matter what you look like, no matter your teeth, no matter your face, it doesn't matter. You are literally God. What is more beautiful than God? Well, then stop looking in the mirror. If the mirror makes you unhappy, stop looking at it. Okay, sir, we'll see you another time. You know what song I have in my head right now, because I always have a song in my head, is Love on the Brain by Rihanna. So, and see, I take that as even my SP is thinking about me because I have a song like that in my head. Exactly, comrade. I am a sexy god. Fuck yeah. If you are female identifying, you are Aphrodite. If you are male identifying, you are Adonis. Okay, Satya, can you explain parallel, if I can talk today, realities, please? How do they work? Because literally everything exists. I've already answered this. All realities exist. All realities exist. All realities exist. Do I need to sing it? Do I need to sing everything to you guys? All realities exist. Everything exists. Even what you don't want. Everything exists. Everything exists. You are always shifting realities based on your thoughts, your beliefs, and your assumptions. Period. You shift realities every second of the day. Oh, you just shifted reality. Oh, look at that. You just shifted reality. Guess what? You just shifted reality. This is proven to you every single moment. Think about it. Think about the times where you sit something somewhere and you go to that place to get that thing. Let's say it's your car keys, right? You sit your car keys in this one place. You go to do something and you go back to get your car keys and it's not there. It's somewhere else. That's because you shifted realities. And now the car keys are in a different place. Right? That's why Mandela effects exist. If you go watch my video on Mandela effects and matrix glitches, that explains it. It's because you shifted realities. I've seen Mandela effects happen and then reverse. Why? Because I'm constantly shifting realities. So are you. All right, Sarah, you make everything click in a way that other coaches haven't for me. Breath of fresh air. I'm glad. It's always my assumption that I'm everyone's last stop. Whether you book coaching with me or not, I am your last stop. I make everything click for those that are attracted to me, right? Those that come to me, it's like it clicks. And that's it. And so because I believe that, that's what is true, right? Okay, Walrus, I am love, I am peace, I am all I ever need. Exactly. I love that. Okay, Ava, how can I get rid of 3P? He left me for her, and now she's jealous and asked him to block me. I never felt not good enough, but I kind of took him for granted. What can I do? I have a video on my SP success stories where I play a audio testimonial from a client that shifted to a reality where there's no longer a 3P. The 3P exists because you're aware of the existence. The 3P exists because you had some type of core belief that your person would leave you for someone else, regardless of what that core belief was, right? You shifted to a reality where that is now your experience, and you could always shift back. You could shift to another reality where that no longer exists, or you can give it meaning. You could say, this is part of my perfect unfolding. My SP needed to go explore and be with somebody else to realize that that's just a worker bee and I'm queen bee, right? That's just a fucking worker bee. They're nothing. They're going to realize that I am the absolute everything. I am the best they'll ever get. And they're going to realize that. And it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks. And they're going to be running back. They're going to be running back. That's it. What's that song that's in my head now? When you're ready, come and get it. Na, 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 na. That song. They're going to realize they wasn't ready for you before because you're just too amazing. And now they're ready. Now they're ready and they're going to come and get it. Embody that. Okay. Okay, E, I have my self-concept affirmations memorized and I can recite them easily now. Exactly. See, like me, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Because I could give a fuck less, all right? Because I'm already embodying the person that has everything that I want. I don't really need self-concept now, but if I do, like if I waver, then it's I am love. I am perfection. I am all that there is. I am the universe itself. Everything outside of me only exists because I am aware of it. I am magnetic and irresistible. I am perfection. I think I already said that. It doesn't matter, right? I am the universe. I am always chosen and I am everyone's top priority. Literally no one compares to me because I am so amazing, right? This is stuff that I say all the time, and you see I'm not reading anything. You can literally make stuff up on the spot if you want. It doesn't matter. Okay. Comrade, I manifested my friend mom for I night. All of my friends say that this is not possible because she is hot in our area, but I assume so I get it. I mean, whatever. That's gross to me, but whatever works for you. All right. Barbie Pink. What do you do when the opposite of your manifestation happens? I got laid off and I knew it would happen. How do I get to the point where I don't experience that anymore? You knew it would happen, so it happened, right? And you can give it good meaning. I got laid off here. This door now closed so that a better door can open for me. I am so magnetic to everything that is in my highest good and that is best for me that this happens so the other thing can come in. Twist it to your benefit, no matter what. When I was diagnosed with cancer, what did I say? It's only going to take one treatment. That's it. And I didn't falter from that, no matter what. And it only took one treatment. And I've been cancer-free for almost 20 years. I am not in remission. I am cancer-free. Okay, Louisa. I know we have to stay in the end, but you truly enjoy imagining the middle, like him asking me out and imagining how. I like imagining all the things we are going to do together. Okay, if that's what you like, that's what you like. See, you can either live in the end or you can do in steps. There is no right or wrong. It is your experience. Stop listening to what other people say. I stopped listening to what other coaches and other gurus and all this shit say, and I started listening to myself. That's the shift that made it possible for me. Stop listening to the noise. Even me, if you don't resonate with me, don't listen to me. Okay? If you resonate with me, cool. Awesome. If you don't, I don't care. Right? It's just you. You notice how I just said someone wanting, their friend's mom was gross to me. But if that's what they want to experience, hey, whatever. It's your life, dude. It's not mine. I don't care. It's kind of like I had someone that is my son's age ask if I could be their SP. And I was like, well, yeah, but I won't be aware of it because you will shift to a reality where I would be even open to that. This version of me is not open to that. But if you shift to a reality where there's a version of me that is, cool. That's on you. I give 0 fucks. You do you. Right? I will never tell you there is a right and wrong way to do things. I just tell you what's worked for me and what's worked for other people. But if you find a better way that works for you, absolutely do that. The recent success story that I had where I talked about the actress and told her to do method acting, right? I am not an actress. That is not my forte. So I took it as role playing. Why? Because my background is sales and marketing. My background is sales, marketing, and advertising for almost 20 years, over 20 years actually, for over 20 years. I was in sales, marketing, and advertising. I was in business to customer sales. I was in business to business sales. I have talked to CEOs and CFOs. I have sold some crazy things. I have been a sales manager. I've been a sales trainer. And what do I do in sales training? I role play. So that's all I did with her, was I role played, and I became the friend that hasn't talked to her in a long time, and she's telling me about her relationship and how it happened. That's it. That's it. So Green Snake, I'm manifesting someone to stop dating men and be married to another woman. So yeah, I mean, I've seen it where gay men had a straight SP and the straight SP turned gay for them because they stayed in that knowing that they would. Same thing with a lesbian, right? If you're a lesbian and have a female SP that is straight, your SP is no longer straight for you. You are the one that turns them gay, right? It does not matter because there's always a version of reality like I'm straight, but there's a version of reality where I'm a lesbian. There's a version of reality where there's a version of reality of that. It doesn't matter. There are multiple versions of you. There are multiple versions of everyone else. And there's multiple realities that exist of everything. Yeah, future tense can work. I've had it work. I've literally said, the weather is going to be amazing on my vacation. And it was. Okay, Green Snake. She's already hinted at liking women all of a sudden, so we'll be okay. Thank you for talking about LGBTQ. Absolutely. See, there's no judgment here. I have a video on, it's a guided meditation for a female SP, and it doesn't matter what you identify as. If your SP is female, that meditation is for you. I talk as if I am your SP confessing her love for you. That's what that meditation is. Go check it out. And if you're female identifying and want a good self-concept, my Aphrodite affirmations. They work for me and they work for a lot of other people if you like affirmations, if you like sleep tapes, if you like listening to affirmations while you're doing whatever or sleeping, that's for you. Okay. Chanis, I'm going to assume. Hi, I fully understand the illusion of time, but I'm intending that I move out of my apartment by the end of this month to my desired city as long as I want to live where I am. Do you have any advice? You're already there. You're already in Barbados. I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever the city is, you're already there. Shanice? Okay, Shanice. Got it. I have a very, like, my real name is very difficult. And it's ironic that the name I gave myself on here is difficult for some people. So it doesn't bother me. I tell people, I'm like, it doesn't matter what you call me. I will answer as long as I know that you're talking to me. Okay, comrade. But some coach say if you want to manifest, you should assume in present tense. I mean, if that's what you say, what do you say? You're saying, oh, this coach said this, so this has to be true. You're giving your power away. You're saying this coach is better than you. You're saying that this person knows more about you than you. Is that person living your life? Is that person living your experience? No. They are living their own experience. They are living their own reality. They are the God of their reality. You are the God of yours. So by saying, oh, this person said it has to be this, then you're giving your power away. And you're idolizing false gods. You're putting them up here. They know more than me, and I'm down here. That's what you're saying. Okay, Green Sneak. So much male SP focus on YouTube. It's crazy, but happy you acknowledge women and gay SPs. Absolutely. So that's why I made that. Before I made that, I actually did a TikTok and a short, and I posted it as a reel as well on Instagram, asking if people wanted stuff specific to female SPs. And they said yes. So that's why I made that meditation. I also have Aphrodite affirmations for the ladies and people female identifying. And I have Adonis ones for the guys and for anyone masculine identifying. I plan on doing some more stuff for those that have a female SP. And again, it doesn't matter whether you are a female, a guy, non-binary. It doesn't matter. You could literally say you're a holy cow. I don't care. I don't. My stuff will work for you as far as that. I've said this before. You could announce that you're a holy cow, and every time that you moo, your bank account increases, and that's true. You could literally say, every time I take this pill, I lose 5 pounds, and it's true, no matter what that is. It could be a vitamin. It could literally be a sugar pill. It does not matter, because it's not the thing. It is you. Right? This is why skincare works, because people say, oh, if I put this thing on my face, it's going to tighten up my skin. It's going to tighten up my wrinkles. It's not the thing. It's you. It's you. That's it. It's never the thing. Never the thing. I'm going to be getting off of here, guys, in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So if you have a question, get it in. Okay, so JJ, do we all wear multiple masks regardless of our reality? Yeah. There are multiple versions of you that exist. Period. You get to decide which one you are at any given moment. Louisa, can I say I'm jowls free? I mean, sure. Whatever works for you. Whatever you say works. It doesn't matter. Again, I had jowls just last year. Does it look like I do now? Look at my neck. That's woman age. Does it look like I have the neck of someone that is almost 40? I show it to you guys live. I don't care. Green Sneak. That's a good point. Oh my God. I need to think my vitamin B makes me lose weight instead of chase weight loss. Exactly. Exactly. It's whatever you say. It's kind of like people try to say that you need to lift heavy to build a butt. I work out from home. I lift maybe 20 to 60 pounds, depending on the lift, and I'm building my butt back regardless, even after weight loss. Okay. Walrus, my SPs are 2 women who are in a relationship already. Okay. Then yes, they're in a relationship already. If you say they're with you, then they're with you. Okay. Comrade, for wearing this on your eye, you look goddess and hot. Thank you. Louisa, you are tight. I'm tight everywhere, honey. Okay, we're getting dirty. All right. And I'm dead serious. Literally, it's my assumption that the partners I sleep with get addicted to me, and they do. They do. And no matter if they leave, they always come back. And they tell me, oh, you're the best I ever had. I was like, I already know that. I'm not stupid. Okay, Princess Kaha, how to manifest my past due rent. What past due rent? What are you talking about? It's already paid. I don't know what you're talking about. What past due rent? You're in Barbados. It might be for another video. Especially after I cut again because I was bulking over the winter break. So I am up about 5 to 8 pounds, which I don't give a fuck. I'm about to start cutting again on Monday. And so once I cut again, maybe what I'll do is I'll like take photos with that I don't post anywhere else and show you guys like my skin is tight everywhere. Like my legs even look like someone that is in their 20s. Look at my hands. That's another place that women age. Do my hands look like someone that is almost 40? No. Right? I've been offered to be a hand model. Barbie, how do I get man to pay my rent? They've already paid it. They've already paid it. Men do everything for you because you're amazing. You're the queen. I have a video on embodying Cleopatra. Go watch that. And you can listen to my Cleopatra affirmations. They're intense. I'm just letting you know. And in those, I have self-concept affirmations going in the background as subliminals. So this hits everything. Like my affirmation tracks hit everything. All right, so we got 5 more minutes, guys. If you got a question, let me know. If not, I'm going to get off of here because I got somewhere to be. And I am going to go get ready. I'm pretty much ready. I just got to redo my makeup after I take this mask off. Maybe freshen up my hair a little bit. Find what outfit I'm wearing. But no matter what I wear, it's perfect. Powerful Soul, can you make a subliminal or track for marriage? I mean, sure. But it's up to you. Like, let me know. I'll have to figure out that because I don't know. I don't really listen to stuff like that, but I'll figure it out. Barbie, oh my God, I've been looking for a goddess tape. I'm in Eric group and I love his Adonis method. Yeah, Eric is my soul brother. Everybody knows this. He's the male version of me. Everybody tries to say I'm the female version of him. No, he's the male version of me. I was doing coaching back in 2020, but I did it in a different way. I would bring people in from my tarot and then shift them into manifestation coaching. It was tarot and twin flames, right? Which is just SPs. And I would segue them over to coaching. And then I stopped for a while and then I came back. And so his Adonis method, that's why I did the Aphrodite ones and I did Adonis ones. But my Adonis ones are different than the ones that are out there. Because the Aphrodite ones are the embodiment of Aphrodite, just like the Adonis ones he listens to. And my Adonis ones are as if Aphrodite is talking to Adonis. So they're different. What are you talking about? I'm hilarious. Eric's hilarious because I'm hilarious. Because again, he's the male version of me. And you can go tell him I said this too. He doesn't care. He'll find it funny. I'm tame on here. Like, if you guys knew me in person, oh, buddy. Go tell him to collaborate with me. I don't think he wants to collaborate with people, though. So that's why I've never asked. But if he wants to, I'm down. But I don't think he wants to. He's so busy, though. Like, we chat every now and then, and he's just so swamped all the time. Like, every time he sends me a message, he tells me, I'm sorry, I've been swamped. Like, I already know that, dude. Okay, comrade, how much money you manifested? All the money that I need. All my needs are always taken care of. Why does it matter what I manifested? It's about you. What do you want? Go after what you want. This is why I go by alchemistic. This is why I wear the mask. Stop paying attention to the messenger and pay attention to the message. It's kind of like when people ask me what my sign is. My sign is whatever you say it is. Because astrology only has meaning that you give it. Because I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know. It's just the way I am. I am whatever you say I am. How much money do you think I manifested? Cool. Then that's true in your reality. All right, I got a couple of minutes and then I'm getting off of here. Because I got somewhere to be at 4 o'clock Eastern. I need to leave so that I can beat traffic with a stick. But it's going to be amazing. Traffic is going to flow effortlessly and I'm going to get there exactly on time or before. And I always have the best parking. Every time. Every time I have the best parking spots open up for me anytime I go anywhere. And it's always true. It's always true. I get princess parking everywhere. You know how they call like a front row spot that isn't handicapped princess parking? Yeah, that's me. That's it. It says my name right there. It's for me. I'll take one more question if anybody has a question. If not, I'm about to get off of here. I'll give you guys a minute to type it out. There you go, Louisa. The inner conversations are whatever you want them to be. Don't pay attention to the ones that you don't want. Imagine that they are just background noise. It's a TV that you accidentally left on. You could also imagine them that they are a selection. So literally you accidentally clicked on the wrong movie on Netflix. So now you're going to back out and you're going to go to the movie that you want. Right? You're going to go from the horror movie that is slasher and, making you upset over to the romance story. Whatever it is. Comedy, whatever. You're going to go from watching Saw to now we're watching Kevin Hart. All right? That's it. It's a selection. Hi, Sue. I had coaching with you and my ex came back who I used to like, not the one I wanted, but still a breakthrough. See, once you guys work on self-concept, and Sue can tell you, I preach this nonstop. Self-concept. It all starts with self. See yourself as amazing. And then literally your reality will shift. You will be so magnetic that even exes come back. Friends you haven't talked to in a long time come back. Relationships out of nowhere mend themselves. So even though it was an ex that Sue didn't want, it doesn't matter. That's just proof of how magnetic you are. He wanted to move in. Ooh, he was like, you know what? Sue, you are queen bee. You know what? You had that good, and I let the good go. And now I want the good again so much. I want to move in. I don't want to just move in. I want to move into that. You already know what I'm going to say. That punani. I want to move right into it. I want to bask in it. I want to smell its essence every day. Right? That's how addicted people get to you. Once you embody this self that is absolutely amazing, literally, everything is attracted to you. Powerful soul. Oh God, now the chat is going. Powerful soul. I want one of my to contact me, but I don't know about him nowadays, where he is since 6 years. Can I manifest him back in a day? I mean, you could do whatever you want. Time doesn't exist. I have thought about a friend of mine that I hadn't heard from in 5 years, and she reached out to me, even though she changed her phone number, right? I didn't have her Instagram, and she reached out to me and said, hey, I've missed you. This is my new phone number. She messaged me on Instagram. And we never were friends on Instagram. Anything can happen. All right, Ava. Wow, I said to my manifestation friend 2 days ago, it's a horror movie. Exact words you just said. Because everything is you, including me. All right. Sarah, I've also had an ex come back wanting a relationship. Of course he does. I'm top tier. Period. You are top tier. You are the goddess itself. You are Aphrodite incarnate, and you are just magnetic. You are so gorgeous, both inside and out, that everyone wants to be with you. Even people that you never thought would want to be with you because you're just so amazing. Okay, Stu, he was love bombing me strong. My husband on his way back, I know this is proof. Exactly. Powerful soul. We had ended on a bad note, and he is nowhere in socials or anywhere. That doesn't matter. That is a past selection. Select the new reality you want to experience. Period. You're back in contact. Everything is amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you telling the story of a past? Inez, I've also manifested an ex to confess he still had feelings for me. We knew each other for 10 years. Of course he still has feelings for you. Like I said, you got that good, and he wants to move right into it. He wants to devour it every night. He wants to suck the nectar right out of it. Literally. I told you guys I'm crazy. I am so crazy that literally guys that I'm into, I ask, what does that mouth do? This is the type of confidence you need to have. That's it. Okay, Barbie, how to become so magnetic that men spoil you with expensive gifts and trips. I've already been saying it. You are already someone that is magnetic and men spoil you and with expensive gifts and trips. Go watch my video on embodying Cleopatra and then go listen to my Cleopatra affirmations if you enjoy affirmation tracks. Okay? Literally, you will have men knocking down your door. I do. Right? I do. All right, guys. It's over the time and I got to go get ready. So I'm going to go get ready. I'm going to go out and I'm going to have an amazing time and everything's going to be perfect because I said so. And that's the case for you too. You're watching me. It doesn't matter what time of day, it's day or night. You're going to have the most amazing day or night of your lives. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. I do go live every single week and I post amazing videos that you might like. Check them out. But I will see you guys next time. Take care.